I had a pretty varied experience before coming to IATA, from financial services industry into advertising. I worked here in Barcelona, in Canada, in fact, all around the world. And I think I was lucky in that because I learned a couple of things that are actually things marketing directors tell us are important for their people. And two of those things are adaptability and resilience. To give you an example, when I moved to Canada to work in advertising, the people in the office there actually placed bets on how long I'd last. And the longest bet was for 3 months. I actually spent 10 years in that company, BBDO, and they were 10 of the best years of my life. So I think learning how to adapt yourself and how to be persistent in achieving things, I think is something really important, and you'll learn that here with the work and working with your colleagues. Secondly, I've been lucky enough to go work with clients from Japan to Colombia to Chicago to Serbia, and I think you learn there that similarity is the basis for working with diversity. You'll get to work with the differences, but by understanding similarities in situations between people, you build a really strong understanding and a basis for when you can then start using your differences to do something really special or something really new. And finally, I think I was really lucky before to work with some really talented people, much more talented than I was. I worked with some great companies and brands like Mars or PepsiCo or Wrigley. And I think there you learn the importance of fundamentals, really understanding what's important, understanding priorities, and being able to turn that into actions. The most rewarding part of doing this job with the participants we have here at IATA in the Masters is really seeing people change and learn. And that starts when they're here. You really see people come out of themselves, developing new skills, really trying to get the most they can out of the experience. And it goes on after that. It's great 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years after the Masters to be contacted by people who are saying, you know what, I'm applying this, it's helped me so much, I still remember the experience, it was so great. Like 2 alumni, for example, we got in Switzerland, launching new brands, launching new concepts. In fact, the hottest coffee shop concept now in Zurich from someone, and saying they want to come back and share that experience with the current participants so they can get the same benefits. That's just a great feeling. As for what's challenging about running these Masters and managing the participant experience during the year, I think really it's a question of balance. It's about balancing our focus on really fundamental things, plus the latest practice that's happening out there in marketing. Balance between really wanting people to learn, being rigorous, but also understanding that the experience in Barcelona is a little bit bigger than just what gets done here at the school for our participants, and balancing people's personal objectives and priorities together with what have to be some common standards and common objectives for the group. I think if we achieve that, then we get a great result. One of the most difficult things to help candidates understand, I think, is the richness of the experience they're going to have here. The richness of the interaction with professors, with the staff, with their colleagues in class, what they'll get in classes here, solving business problems, what they'll get in the residential centre, developing their personal skills and goals, what they'll get from the year living and working with a group of people all the way from home and all with these objectives. And that's just very difficult to make tangible before people come. But after people leave, it's one of the things they most remember, and it's what they will remember and use for their life.